So this is the final room. This was the steel plate room. Everything that was in here is over here. So that's the sewing room, eventually. This is the art room. And it's called the steel plate room because of this beautiful steel plating on the walls.
It is so nice, in fact. Just peel it off.
So ladies and gentlemen, it's no exaggeration when I say to you that we bought a peel and stick house. The floors have been peel and stick. The walls have been peel and stick. Sections of the ceiling have been peel and stick. The front door was peel and stick. I think the people who lived here were peel and stick because they didn't take baths. Okay.
So, my plan is to get, okay, so we're gonna need some more drywall for that.
We don't have enough scrap?
Pieces of drywall that we have are not wide enough.
Okay.
Especially because I'm gonna have to cut back even more so I can get to a stud
Stud, yeah.
there and there. But, yeah, we'll just have to get another piece. And then start pulling all the nails and screws and everything else out. Scraping it down. And then I'm not going to pull the carpet up until I get done mudding.
Yeah, Sierra's kind of using it for other purposes anyway, so... I mean, it's fitting.
So,
Scooch, baby, scooch. God bless America. So I was wondering if you would like to come along with us while I explain to them peoplies our plan for the front.
oh, give me a minute and then we'll be right out there with you.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Plus, it's a beautiful evening. So as you can see, we have a long way to go, but we're getting there. We're shuffling. Oh, look what I see. Guys, can you see that right out the window? Can you see my little hummy? Oh, my little hummy. Anyway, we're shuffling from one end to the other. You know, there's stuff that we can't put away until we have walls and shelves and you know how it goes. If you've ever done anything like this and you've ever lived in a construction zone, you know it's not easy. Organization is key, and that key is gone. So we're going to step outside. We're going to talk to you about a couple of the things that we have planned for out here. I got my little hummy here at the hummingbird feeder.
Yeah.
I got him from the window.
Oh, did you?
He came in and went zoom. He
Nice.
was a hovercraft. Do you have your tape measure on you? You do.
I do.
All
Hi,
right.
George.
Could we
Golly.
please measure from the wall exactly where we were talking about doing the foyer? What are we looking at?
About 7 foot to there.
Okay. So 7 foot by what? We're going to go to the edge. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, to the inside of this.
Uh-huh. That's what we want.
Outside of that.
No.
Inside.
Yes.
Looking at 10'4" inside to inside.
Okay. So that's plenty enough room for a closet right there on that wall. You know, the whole length of this right here. We can take the front door, put it out here, right out here, and put skylights on either, or side lights on either side.
Right.
That makes for a lot of light. And then just a plain glass storm door, I think. Yeah, and then we'll go out here. So we're going to get rid of this tree right here. It's kind of rotting out from the inside, and it's a pear tree, but it doesn't bear fruit. So we're going to take it down. It's going to be a good burner, I think, low sap. So we're going to take it down, process it for firewood, and we're going to put in a burn pit right here with a nice pad with chairs around it. So we've got a little kind of a welcoming little fire pit area where we can all lounge around in the evenings. And yeah, and so last night, another scary, so we know that there's hogs around here, and they're not just feral hogs, they're wild hogs. So the neighbor across the street, her son-in-law hunts them, and he took one that was 450 pounds last year. He took another one that was close to 400 here recently, and they're eyeballing another one. He fired off 2 rounds last night at it. As the crow flies that direction, maybe a half a mile. Well, when he fired, he hit one, but it kept running, and it came this way. So if you look beyond the truck down there, if you see all the poles, if you see that orange piece of equipment down there, that's about where our fence line is. So somewhere in here, the hogs ran through when he fired off those rounds. I haven't smelled anything dead out here today, so I don't think it dropped around here. But he said it was, you know, it was a big one too. So, you know, keeping our eyes open.
We know they're here.
Yeah, they're here, and they're sneaky, and they're smart. More importantly, they're sneaky. And when you combine sneaky, smart, and dangerous, well, I'm not going to say it's like living in New York City, because I don't know what that is, but it's like living in New York City. Oh.
I will put up with this 80,000 times more than any foot stepped into New York.
Oh, amen for that. Yeah. Stupid bagworms. They're attacking the persimmon tree. It's a bad year for bagworms. Dad used to go out with some kind of like a sprayer attachment kind of thing. I don't know, he devised it himself. He had it on the back of the tractor, had it full of gas, and he'd just shoot the gas up there, step away, and he would torch it, and the flame would come back. Anyway, it was cringy moment when Dad took care of the bagworms. Yeah. So we're going to be, I don't know that it'll happen this year, probably not, but we want to relocate the goat pen, and got to get the garden planned in, fenced in anyway. I need to think of something that I can plant that won't be a big root system along the front of the house right there. So if you have any ideas about that, drop me a line. Give me a comment. I'd like to hear what you have to say. So this structure right here, That's our pump house. That's the well house. We have rural water here, but we also have a very good well. We had that fixed and operating the first week we were here. But it had caught on fire at one point. We were finding out that a bunch of stuff caught on fire here. Anyway, we have to fix the roof. That's not a big deal. We've got the materials to do that. We just have to make the time and do it. And, you know, that brings me to this one. You know, we knew that we were buying a fixer-upper. We knew this. There's a raccoon up there. Anyway. And we also knew not to take people 100% at their word, because we've learned that. But to find out that the realtor had never even stepped foot in this house, personally, but yet was vouching for it. And then I had asked in writing several times, how are the floors? The floors are perfect. There's just really old, bad linoleum on them. Okay. And then I'd wait a couple of weeks and I'd ask again, what kind of shape are the floors in? Oh no, they're perfect. They're fine. Every floor was rotted. We were lied to so horribly about this house, and here's the fun thing. Can't tell me it doesn't come back. The people who sold us the house live right down the road from us. They don't think we know who they are. We know who they are. And as far as we're concerned, they're the ones who have to close their eyes at night. They have to reckon for what they did. They know they lied. And they know that if we sued them, we'd come out on top. We don't want to do that. That's not who we are. But when we were at the county assessors yesterday, I was telling her that we severely overpaid, and she says, oh yes, we're well aware. Our taxes for the year here are going to be under $200. They adjusted. So keep that in mind. If you get ripped off, don't sweat it. Pick your battles. You'll get a reward either here or elsewhere, you know what I mean? Anyway, so that's what we're looking at. This is why we're here. This just kind of fixes everything wrong. Yeah, you got crickets. Here in a little bit, you'll start hearing the tree frogs out of the pond. It's fabulous.
Wonderful.
Well, I'm thinking.
I think it's nice and quiet.
Till I start yapping on camera, huh?
Or I
That was amazing.
put some screws in wood.
I'm so used to it, I tune it out anymore. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, folks of all ages, we're going to go back in. I'm going to try to get a video out for you guys. I'm going to try. Internet is sketchy here. It's slow at best. But I'm going to try.
Come on, wave.
Well, we've got it. We just have a
And
crappy contract.
hooked up.
I'm gonna look at the legalities of it this week and see if I can get us out of that contract, because they haven't upheld their end. So yeah. Turn me loose, set me free. I'm a pit bull on steroids. That could be a country song, huh? Turn me loose, set me free. I'm a pit bull on them steroids when it comes to injustice.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know it's true. That's why you always sick me on them. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to try and get this done, get it up. Nothing fancy, just a little bit of what's going on around here. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. My goal is to do 365 days. All right, I'm out.